Stop trying to be perfect. You're trying to be perfect. You're trying to be this person that you're not. You're trying to be, this person who's at the top, but you just started. Like, take it easy on yourself. That's not fair. That's not fair for you to push yourself and make yourself feel like crap for not being at the top. You should make yourself feel like crap for not starting. Yeah, you didn't start. You haven't done anything in your life. You're not doing anything. You're just sitting there, just freaking jerking off, watching porn, eating junk food, just wasting your time watching TV. Yeah, your life's going nowhere. You should feel bad for that. Of course, we all should feel bad for that. But you shouldn't feel bad for, hey, I started, but I'm not as good as I want to be. I'm not as good as the person that I compare myself to. Well, of course you're not going to be. No one's going to be that great when you start. I don't know if you can tell, I'm tired as hell right now. I just went to the gym. This is my first day back at the gym since like January. And to me, it's a big deal because, like, brother, I haven't done any like lifting. I haven't done any working out at all. Like, this to me is like I'm so happy that I started. I'm just like, you know what? I just got to stick to it. I'm happy that I started. Like, I'm like, good job. I'm just happy. But I have something to share with you from what I learned at the gym. And basically, the workout that I use is called strong lifts. If you never heard about strong lifts, it's like a basic 5x5 routine. So in this workout routine, what you do is you start off small and you slowly increase the weight. So, for example, squatting, right? I'm not used to squatting so low. I went to the gym. The last time I went to the gym was like, I think December or November, and I remember squatting like even when I couldn't squat much, it was still at least a plate, like a 45 on each side. I think 135 is a total weight, so it was at least 135 the total weight, or 150, something like that. Today I tried to do. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go that hard. I put a 25 and a 10. I couldn't even do that. I was like, what? I felt so bad. I felt like I was like, bro. I was like, you know what? Screw it. Everyone was looking at me like, I mean, maybe it's in my head, but it's like all these guys and girls are all looking at me, and I'm just like, screw it. I'm gonna lower the weight. My ego doesn't want me to lower the weight. It sucks. Like, oh man, I gotta lower the weight. I'm like, damn, 25 and 10 is already like super low. I went to 25 and 5. I couldn't do that. I was like, nah, I can't do 5 sets of 5 with this. I just gotta be real with myself. I'm like, I just can't. So then, unfortunately, I had to drop the weight to 25. So 25 on each side. I think the total was like 95 pounds. So I was lifting 95 pounds, 5x5. I felt horrible. I was like, I don't know how I got this week. Well, I do know. I haven't worked out in a long time, right? But I was like what happened to my body? This is not how I normally perform at the gym. This is worse than I've never been this week. I mean, of course, because I haven't worked out in a long time, but I just didn't expect it to be so low. And then like I'm thinking like, yo, girls can lift this low. Like girls can lift 95. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? But I had to kill my ego, and I was like, you know what, man, it's okay. Right now, you might. Is Mike all in my damn face? Right now, you might not be lifting that much. It's fine, bro. Like right now, you're gonna be start off lifting 95. It's what you have to start off with. But then, the way the workout goes, I don't know if you're familiar with strong lifts, is that each time you hit the gym, you work out, you lift the weight by 5 pounds more. So now it's 95. The next day I go. Today's Wednesday, so next day I go is gonna be Friday. So on Friday it's gonna be 100 pounds, and then it's gonna be 105 and 110 and 115. So slowly you increase your weight. You slowly progress. But I had to kill my ego. And the point of me saying all this is that I have to understand, just like you have to understand, that you have to kill your ego. You don't start off being the greatest freaking person ever. You're not going to be like this G. You're not going to feel like a top G. You're going to feel like crap. It's going to suck. And I just gave you the gym example, but there's so many other examples you could use, right? But it's just like, it's gonna suck, bro. Like, it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be the way you expected. Your business is not gonna be as well as you thought. Like, it's not gonna run as well as you thought it would. It's not. It's gonna suck. Like, I'm sorry to tell you that. This is me learning from my own experience and learning from, the books that I read and just from talking to other people. It's so true. Like, you're not gonna start off being great. It's gonna suck. So you can't compare yourself to a person who's at the top. You can't try to have this perfectionistic attitude that, oh, I'm not going to start unless I'm perfect. Well, then you're never going to start. You're going to suck the whole time. You're never going to start and be that person that you want to be. It's never going to happen, unfortunately. I just realized this whole time my bookshelf wasn't showing. I like showing the bookshelf because it's pretty cool. It's like a lot of books that I read. But anyways, I was watching this video by Hamza, the guy I always speak about, right? Hamza Ahmed. Basically, I was watching this one video of him. He was talking about YouTube. Okay, I always bring up YouTube because that's a goal of mine, so I can relate to it. But if you have another goal of yours, it's the same concept. And I watched this video. He was speaking to a guy who had dropped like 10 videos on YouTube, and he was like, "Yo, like I'm not as good as you. I want to be like you." And Hamza's like, "Yo, I got to where I am after 700 videos. Where's your 700 videos?" I was like, "Damn." That got to me. I was like, "Yo, that's so right. That's so true. Like we're pushing ourselves, and we're putting my bookshelf got a show, bro. We're putting this perfectionistic like attitude, or like this, what do you call it? I think this ceiling or something. Like you have to be this good in order for you to start, or you have to, if you start, then you have to be this good, or you're not improving. But it's like that's not true. Even the man himself who's made it is telling you that's not true. Slow it down. You don't have to be me. Like you don't have to be that top person. You don't start off playing basketball and thinking, yo, why can't I dunk like Jordan? I have a Mamba mentality poster in the back. Not to think that, yo, if I'm going to start playing basketball, I have to be as good as Kobe. I have to shoot like Kobe. No, I have to understand that Kobe started somewhere as well. Kobe had bad days too. Kobe had failures. Everybody messes up sometimes. That's part of life. I have to understand that. He understood that. Why can't I understand that? Putting like why am I putting my goals on this pedestal? Like, oh, it has to be this good, or it doesn't matter. Like, no, that's not fair. That's not fair. You're being too hard on yourself. I'm not saying to not be ambitious and to not push yourself, but push yourself to your limit, not someone else's limit. Kobe can drop 81 points in a game. Kobe can drop 40 points consistently. Yo, dumbass can't. You just started playing basketball. You don't even know how to shoot, bro. Like you can't. You're not that good. I'm just being honest. Like you're not that good. You gotta slow down. You gotta like, okay, I can't drop that much in a game. Let me at least try by dropping 6 points in a game and then slowly go up to 8. The reason I even brought up my workout was because I've learned from this specific strong lifts workout is that the first 2 weeks are supposed to be easy, which sucks because for me, like I know a lot of people think like this. They're like, nah, if I'm gonna go hard at something, like anything I try got to be super difficult. If it's not difficult, that means like I'm not improving. Like hustle mindset, and I agree with some parts of that, but the other part is like brother, take it easy on yourself. Slow down. The first 2 weeks have to be easy. They do. Like it's just because if it's gonna be difficult, you're pushing yourself, but you're not gonna improve. Like for example, I have a video on my channel, create a better life for yourself in 6 months, right? And that's what this whole like channel, like that idea sparked this whole channel, by the way. Like it's because it's like I'm gonna try to make myself better in 6 months. YouTube is part of that. So in 6 months, I have to change my life. I have to create a better life for myself. What that means is that I have to I have to come up with this freaking habit. I have to make whatever thing I'm trying to implement in my life, gym, reading, meditating, making videos, going to school, taking care of my all the responsibilities and stuff. I have to do that consistently and make it a habit. So if you started your self-improvement journey, your goal right now is not to be amazing. That's a stupid goal. You're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. Perfectionism is killing you, is killing me, is killing everyone. We try to be this perfect person. No, your goal right now should be, how do I make this a habit? How do I make the gym a habit? That's my goal right now. Like I said, I haven't went in freaking forever. So it's like today was my first day back. I'm not focused on being swole. I'm not focused on looking big or none of that. I'm focused on how do I make this a habit? How do I stick to this consistently? If my first 2 weeks are easy, then I'm able to stick to it consistently, because right now the most important thing is showing up. If you just started your self improvement journey, if you just started trying to change your life, the most important thing right now is just to show up. Just show up. You don't have to be good, or you don't have to be amazing. Just show up consistently. Do that for 6 months, and then we can talk about, okay, how are you doing? What's your progress? What's your, track your stuff. I'm gonna bring up YouTube again because that's my goal, so I can really relate to that. Just like the same thing, the same dude Hamza in the same video, he was talking about how he doesn't take a YouTuber seriously unless they drop 10 videos. So he's like, if you don't have 10 videos on your channel, I don't even take you serious. But then he's like, now I know, after 10 videos, now I know that, okay, you want to actually do this, but then that's nothing until you drop 50 videos. I was like, whoa, 50 videos? And he's like, that's just the start. I know if you're not trying to be a YouTuber, it might not really relate to you, but it's like that's the concept that I'm talking about. Like, The reason he talks about 50 videos is because the first 50 videos, they don't have to be amazing. They don't have to be the best videos ever. They don't have to be nothing. But all you have to do is show up.